All right, welcome. So, you want to build a YouTube automation channel that can really grow, right? Well, those first few steps you take are absolutely the most important. Today, we're going to walk through exactly how to build that professional foundation from the ground up. This is all about setting yourself up for success before you even think about hitting upload. Let's get started.
And that's really the big question, isn't it? If the answer is a solid yes, then it's time to turn that excitement into action. You know, the path to a killer channel, it doesn't actually kick off with some genius viral video idea. Nope, it starts with a solid professional setup. Look, I get it. It's super tempting to just blow past this part and get to the fun stuff. But getting this initial setup right is what separates a smooth journey from a future full of administrative problems. Taking a few extra minutes right now, this is what really separates the pros from the hobbyists. And trust me, it's going to save you from some massive headaches down the road. So before we even think about heading over to YouTube, we've got to create the master key to the whole Google universe. And that very first step, the one you just can't skip, is creating a brand new, totally separate Gmail account just for your channel.
Okay, so why is this such a big deal? Just think of it like this. You're building a digital wall between your personal life and your new business. A separate account makes everything easier to manage, it makes your channel way more secure, and honestly, it just puts you in the right mindset that this is a serious project from day one.
Now, the sign-up itself is pretty straightforward, right? You put in your name, your birthday for verification, but hold on. When you get to choosing the address, you got to pause and really think. Because this isn't just how you'll log in. It's kind of the first piece of your brand's identity. It's how people might reach out to you later, so we have to get this right. So the goal here is to pick something that sounds professional, but is also easy to remember. You want to avoid random numbers or some old nickname from high school. Think about what your channel's all about. If you're explaining things, something like Your Name Explains is super clear, it sounds legit, and it tells people exactly what you do.
All right, awesome. So with that new Gmail account in your back pocket, it's time for the next big step. We're going to head over to YouTube and actually build the channel itself, the place your content is going to call home.
Here's a really easy way to think about it. That Gmail account, that's your key. And the YouTube channel, well, that's the house. You need the key to get in the door, but they're two totally different things. So we've got the key. Now, let's go build that house.
So grab that new Gmail, log into YouTube, and you're going to look for that Create a Channel button. That'll kick off a really simple setup process. One of the first things it's going to ask for is your country. And trust me, this step is way more important than it looks.
Okay, this is super important. You have to pick the country you actually live in. This has nothing to do with who you want watching your videos. It's all about where you are, legally speaking. Getting this right is so crucial for following YouTube's rules, and more importantly, for making sure you're eligible to get paid later on through the partner program.
Okay, so the basic frame of our channel is up. Now it's time to give it a face, to create that all-important first impression. This is what people will see first, and you know what they say about first impressions.
I love this analogy. Your logo is like your visual handshake. It's that one little image that's going to represent you everywhere on YouTube, next to your comments, on your channel page, literally everywhere. It's got to look clean and professional.
And the good news is, uploading your logo is super simple. In your channel settings, you'll see a big upload button. Just find the upload button, pick your file, pro tip, make sure it's a nice, square, high-quality image, and hit save. Instantly, your channel looks 100 times more professional.
And boom, just like that, you've done it. You are officially a YouTube creator. Seriously, this is a huge first step. So, take a second, give yourself a pat on the back, because you've just built your home on the platform.
So the foundation's been laid, but a house is just a frame until you start putting stuff in it. This is where the real adventure begins, planning and creating the awesome content that's going to make your channel shine.
So, what's on the horizon? Well, we're looking at 3 big things. First, we're going to dive deep into those advanced settings to really get your channel seen. Then comes the fun part, actually making your first videos. And finally, the moment we've all been waiting for, getting that content uploaded for the whole world to see. And all of this, really, it brings us to the one big question. You've done the hard work of laying the foundation, of building the house. The question now is just how high are you going to build it? The sky's the limit. And it all started right here, with these first few crucial steps you took today.